It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bills and the Jets under the lights on Thursday night.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one?
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly You can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
First carry for Najee Harris. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. An option handoff given to Harris. And he's got some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now here's Mahomes. This is the tight end, Njoku. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Oh, he shifts past him. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within 1 quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Tiger.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8. Here's Goff. And his throw is incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is
17,
here on 3rd.
17.
Now Goff. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Goff. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash. This from 48. Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. Perfect start to the season on their 1st drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is Kirk, complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 3rd and 3. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, Go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. 2nd down and 4. As they've got it as we resume action.
14.
A give up the middle to Akers. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Hey, Shell. What's up?
Out of the gun. Goff. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
Here's 2nd and 10. Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Obama.
Throw left side is complete to Reed. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Here's Goff. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They'll go again here with Akers. And a short gain here down to the 22. There on the stop was Leo Chanel. 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. Touchdown Jets. Jaden Reed. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken the lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Noah Sewell there to make that play defensively. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll send Kirk in motion right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Holding offense.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Motion man left is Kirk. Mahomes to throw once more. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Mahomes now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics.
Akers hit. He coughs it up. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get the...
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll send Kirk in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. That's swung out wide to Harris. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And his kick is good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Back to throw, Goff. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Goff now looks to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Got a man. It's Higbee complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Goff. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Higbee as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he loses the football a second time. But fortunately, he's his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run with Allen. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Holding offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Now Allen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Goff now looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw is Goff. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Goff. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 8. They go play fake. Mahomes. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Dancing to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Joseph Osai. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. That's complete to Mooney. Third down and 13. Now here's Mahomes. Looking deep here for Mooney. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Jets will take over. The New York set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Maverick!
They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Jets, first down.
Goff.
47-yard line.
He's got Higbee complete right side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Holding offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing
Still
the holding
down.
call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Allen. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Allen muscles him off. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a toss play. Allen. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Allen is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Mooney, the motion man right. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's back now here at MetLife Stadium. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes shakes off the sag, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a handoff up the middle. Allen. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll send Kirk in motion right. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Now Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, standing just about on his own goal line. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Hey, 5. Go, 12, go. What's that?
Here's Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. He'll get this complete to Whittington. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Mahomes again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The New York set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Holding, offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he fires one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Goff. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's Goff. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on third down, Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
That's pulled in by Brooks. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Holding. Offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Mahomes. He's got Njoku over the middle.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now. Mahomes able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got the first down and more. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as the understand where they are in the field?
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
Yellow.
Mahomes will throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here comes second down. Mahomes. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Mahomes to throw it. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. To throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. A crushing blow there as they cannot tie the game. Now the focus shifts to can they get the onside kick and have a miracle happen.
And they have to have that miracle play that they've been working on, that they've designed. You don't really just draw one up now. You've had different onside kicks. Do they have that one weak point in the defense that they can exploit because they have to have the ball back?
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Jets, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.